NYSE Tech Summit is underway down here in Lower Manhattan, and I'm pleased now to be joined by a key attendee as leaders convene to talk all things innovation. Joining me now here at the NYSE with more is Moinul Khan. He's the CEO of Aurascape, an AI native startup. Moinul, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here on the trading floor. And for viewers who may not be familiar with Aurascape, what can you share about the company?
Yeah, Aurascape is an AI native security company. We help enterprise customers to adopt more AI by providing full contextual visibility, and then we apply safe guardrails while your productivity is going up, and then the data is always secure.
What are some of the emerging trends that you see when it comes to AI adoption?
Today, more than 75% of knowledge workers, they're using AI tools. And what is really interesting is 1 out of every 3 employees, they're actually paying for their own AI tools, therefore introducing a lot of shadow AI in the organization.
Interesting. So in terms of the problem that Aurascape is solving, how would you describe that?
Yeah, so again, by and large, there is a significant amount of visibility issues because of the shadow AI tools. Employees are using chatbots like ChatGPT and Perplexity and DeepSeek at the same time. They're using hundreds of embedded AI tools, agentic AI, MCP clients, and server communication. So, again, the number one problem is the visibility problem, contextual visibility. And then the next thing is data loss. As people are using different type of chatbots, primarily unsanctioned applications, enterprise customers, they're losing their intellectual property and sensitive data. And the last but not least, with a lot of software development tools, now new threats are coming into the organizations.
And how would you say that your approach is different from traditional tools?
Yeah, so if you look at traditional firewall, traditional proxies, the concept has always been user going to a destination. But if you look at these AI tools, they're highly interactive. There are hundreds of prompt queries are going up, responses are coming back. So instead of just focusing on destination, we focus on conversation. We focus on user intention. And based on that, we provide real-time visibility and real-time enforcement.
Interesting. Can you provide an example of how your customers are using your solutions?
Yeah, so again, from visibility perspective, we are a man-in-the-middle proxy. We are sitting between your employees, your users, and whatever they're using on the internet. Again, it could be an embedded AI, it could be a generative AI, it could be an agentic AI. So first, we provide that full contextual visibility. And then once we provide that visibility, then our threat prevention stack will kick in to make sure the bad guys are not coming in. And then we have a very differentiated data security stack to make sure that your sensitive data, intellectual property is always protected.
It is absolutely fascinating. And when it comes to higher levels of demand as AI moves into mainstream workflows, where are you seeing that most prevalent?
Yeah, we are getting a lot of tractions from network IT security people as well as AI governance and CDOs, right? Again, the pattern is the same. Everybody wants to take sort of like a crawl, walk, run approach. First, they want to get the visibility, contextual visibility, how many tools are here, who are using these tools, what kind of data is going up, what's coming down. And then during the crawl phase and run phase, they're thinking about first soft enforcement, a lot of user coaching and notification. And then at the end, of course, they have to take some of the hard enforcement when they're expecting significant amount of data breaches and so on.
Which industries or sectors do you find utilize Aurascape's technology most efficiently?
Highly regulated industry, and from vertical perspective, financial services company and healthcare company, because again, they have a tons of intellectual property and sensitive data to protect.
Mm-hmm. Do you think leaders should be prioritizing over the next 12 months cyber as the #1 item, and or what else?
Hope so. I mean, the cybersecurity has always been a priority for CISO's organization, but now when it comes to AI, for the last couple of years, organizations were sort of like trying to figure out what is the ROI for AI adoption. I think we are past that stage. Every organization, they want to consume more and more AI, and therefore they know that they need the proper security, proper cybersecurity solutions. So yes, it has changed over the last couple of years, now getting a lot of tractions.
And what's next for Aurascape?
It's a very interesting question. In fact, last week we sort of like released our new stack where we are now focusing on non-human employees. For the last 15-20 years, with firewall and proxies, everybody tried to secure their employees, their users. But now every organizations, they're trying to adopt AI agents and robots. And these are your non-human employees, and we are fully in line for both the human employees as well as non-human employees. So again, we are a man-in-the-middle proxy for all these use cases. We are providing full visibility and enforcement for all these AI agents, MCP clients, and robots.
Moinal, my final question to you is, what are your takeaways from this year's NYSC NYC Tech Summit?
Yeah, the Tech Summit is great. Like, I have been in multiple track sessions where the leaders are discussing about AI adoption, and of course, with AI adoption, there is a lot of talk around AI security. So, yeah, I have seen some great track sessions and learned a lot from it.
All right, Moinal Khan, CEO of Aurascape. Thank you so much for joining me here on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.